If you're into Gothic fashion, streetwear, band-inspired graphics, or you're creating shirt designs for your DTF business, you've probably seen designs that instantly grab your attention. The kind that feels dark, bold, and impossible to ignore. But what if I told you that you can create that same look starting with simple text? Today, we're turning ordinary text into a Gothic chrome design that looks ready for fashion brands, merchandise, and standout shirt graphics. So, what exactly is a Gothic chrome text effect? It's a style that combines Gothic typography with reflective chrome textures. Gothic letters bring that dark, dramatic, edgy personality. Then the chrome effect adds shine, depth, and a futuristic feel. The result is a style that feels powerful and expressive. And that's why people who love Gothic fashion and alternative styles are naturally drawn to it. It's not just text, it becomes part of the aesthetic. When is it digitally used? You've probably seen this style everywhere without realizing it. It's commonly used in Gothic fashion brands, streetwear collections, band merchandise, gaming graphics, album covers, social media edits, and clothing designs. People love it because it feels bold, it has personality, and it gives designs that strong visual identity that makes people stop scrolling. Why is it perfect for DTF printing? Now, here's why this style works so well for DTF printing. DTF printing is great at reproducing small details, smooth gradients, and rich colors, and that's exactly what Gothic chrome designs are made of. You have reflective highlights, metal textures, shadows, and tiny details that create depth. With some printing methods, details like these can lose quality or become flat, but DTF can preserve much of that visual depth, helping the design keep that premium look on fabric. And here's another advantage. Even if the design itself is only text, it doesn't feel like just text. It feels like a complete graphic. So instead of needing complicated illustrations or multiple design elements, a strong Gothic chrome effect can already become the main attraction of the shirt. Now that you know what Gothic chrome text means, let's jump into Kittl for the tutorial. Open Kittl and start a new project. Set the DPI to 300. Change the unit to inches. Set the canvas size to 11 by 11 inches. Then click Create. Paste the prompt into the text box and replace the sample word with the word you want. Make sure to use Nano Banana 2 mode. Change the aspect ratio to 16 by 9 and set the number of outputs to 4 for more options. After that, click Generate. And here are the results. Everything looks good to me, but if I had to pick one, I'd choose the first design, maybe just because of personal preference. I don't like designs that are too intricate, so I'll go ahead and delete the other 3. Now select the image, then click the Remove Background tool. Set the width of the design to 11 inches. Match the artboard size to the image size. Place the image inside the artboard and then proceed to export it. Click the export icon, set the resolution to 300 dpi, enable Remove Background, then click Export.
Hey superstars, if you just watched this and you're thinking, how do I do this myself? Well, we put everything together onto one guide, every prompt we use, word for word, the exact effects you just saw today, ready to copy and paste straight into AI. It's called the DTF Prompt Playbook. The link is in the description below. Everything you need to start making the designs like this today. Now back to your video.
And if you want to print your design, visit our website, transfersuperstars.com, and click Build a Gang Sheet. Here, you can choose your preferred gang sheet size. Sizes range from 22 by 12 up to 22 by 100. You can also select the number of copies you'd like to order. Once everything is set, click Build your DTF gang sheet. When prompted, select Start a brand new gang sheet. Upload your image. Once the upload is complete, click on the image to place it onto the gang sheet. Adjust the size and orientation based on your preference. Duplicate the image as needed to fill the entire gang sheet. After that, click Save and Add to Cart.
Want professional grade designs without the steep learning curve? That's where Kittl comes in. It's the ultimate shortcut for designing and editing artwork in one place. Best of all, you can get 25% off of any plan when you use my link in the description. Stop searching for the next move and go build something with Kittl. We got the print. Let's take a closer look.
Okay, let's go.
Alright guys, let's take a closer look here. Look at those edges, guys. Like, you gotta understand, this is very hard to even do as a DTF because of those edges. And I don't know if you guys can see this. This looks clean. Let me flip it over so you guys can see how clean it is on the other side. Wow. It almost looks a little bit 3D too on the other side. Wow. This came out incredible. I'm very impressed, guys. We did it. We did the thing for sure. It looks good. All right, well, let's get to it. For today's blank, we're using a 402 Smart Blanks blank. It is a black tee, a size large, pretty premium, and perfect for DTF. For our heat press, we're using a Power Press 15 by 15. It is a very affordable and also very durable. And I gotta be honest with you guys, it does the job perfect. If you guys want a link on any of these, it's in the description below. Let's get started. All right, we got our design here. First, what we're gonna do is just make ourselves a midway point. How we're gonna do that is basically put the two ends, basically the two ends that are the ones that are sticking out the most, and put them together and then just fold each side. So you're gonna have those two indents to kind of give you a good midway point. So how I like to do it first is I actually like to put like a good 4 to 3 fingers. This is like more of a regular style that you would see if you don't have a laser that we offer in, or like even an alignment tool. And then since I have it at the midway, then I easily just use my hands on the side. See, I have 3 fingers on one, so we're gonna meet 3 fingers on both. Awesome. Then we're gonna just press it. So we're pressing it for 7 seconds or 300 degrees, guys. I would show you the settings, but for some reason, it doesn't really capture it very well on the camera. So again, for this, I usually do a good 15-second wait, especially around the edges, but this is the best part about these transfers, guys. You can peel right away. It's very hot still, so careful with that. And then I don't have the matte finishing sheet, but again, you can use the same transfer, just flip it on the other side. And then we're just gonna heat press it for another 7 seconds. All right, there we go. All right, let's take a closer look. This print came out clean, guys. Every edge is sharp, every point is crisp, and all the chrome style details stayed perfectly intact through the printing process. The bevels and highlights create a realistic metallic look, giving this design depth without losing any of the fine details. Even the smallest spikes and corners printed out clean, which is what makes a design like this stand out. There you guys have it. From digital art made by AI using one prompt to this masterpiece. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. And if you guys are interested in this prompt, don't worry, it's coming out soon. Give us a like if you guys love the content and comment what we should do next.
See you guys soon.